What's up, everybody? This is Jeff Kuntz with the Gateway Sun. It is October 23rd, 2019. I attended yesterday's board meeting of the Lee County School District, and the topic of the Gateway High School came up because about 15 people from Gateway showed up at the meeting and all demanded that the school be named Gateway High School. In response to those comments, Chairwoman Gwynetta Gittens had some things to say. Some people might call what she said lies. I'm not gonna choose to use that. I'm going to say that she forgot the truth a couple of times, and so we're here to help her remember some things that took place.
I do not recall anybody on this board stating that we were going to take control and whatever the community said did not matter.
Oh, you don't? You don't remember anybody at all on the board trying to basically end the process and give the school a name before the public got to have any input. You don't remember that. Well, fortunately, you guys record your videos. So on August 27th, prior to the survey being calculated, prior to any public input, you're going to see board member Melissa Giovanelli make a motion to name the school right on the spot rather than go through the naming process and include community input.
So I would like to make a motion to move to name the MMM school Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. High School. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
And how about this email? Do you remember this email? I mean, it says to you. You're on the list of people who got it. And if you had remembered this email, then you would have remembered that a board member did try to take over the school naming process without involving the community. Because as you can see, she said right in the email that she was going to make a motion to name the school. And that was before any of the public input had begun.
I do not recall anybody on this board stating that we were going to take control and whatever the community said did not matter.
So at the end of the October 17th board briefing meeting where Gateway, the school, was brought up, I got a message from a parent named Laura M. She asked, not to use her full last name, but she wrote to me and she said that Gwynetta Gittens and one other board member that she identified as Melissa Giovanelli approached her after the meeting, and I'll just read you the message. It says, Gittens said, it really doesn't matter what people think. We as board members have to vote what we want. Vote with our heart, if you know what I mean. Gittens said 5 out of 6 times she will vote against something. She said, you can't always make everyone happy, but you can make yourself happy. So the message from this parent is that Gittens said, I'm going to vote the way that what's in my heart, not what's best for the district, not what's best for the kids, for the students. I mean, I'm going to vote what I want to vote. It's my vote, and which would be fine if during her campaign she said, you know what, once you vote me in, you're done. I'm going to not listen to you anymore. I'm going to vote how I want to vote. Just vote me in, and then you're out of the process. I'm not listening to you anymore after that. If she had campaigned on that, then that would be an okay stance. But I don't recall her doing that. So, this message that from this parent was pretty disturbing, and it does go to show the mindset that yes, you do plan to cut the public out of this, and you just wanted to do what you wanted to do. Hopefully, seeing all of this will help change your mind. That the community so strongly wants to name Gateway High School that you really ought to listen to the will of the people on this one.
When we got the final numbers, I did not suggest that there was any cheating whatsoever. Okay, in answer to, what I would like to see if we had time is actually 2 more surveys, one to the public and one to students.
Okay.
And the reason being, on our first go around with the public, it was not digitally done so that you could only vote once. So someone literally could have sat up all night and just voted.
Now, I'm not saying that anybody cheated. I'm just saying that somebody could have sat all night and just voted. I wonder where somebody would get the idea to do that, though.
And in fact, I remember saying at one point, if you want some name, you can vote as many times as you want. So someone literally could have sat up all night and just voted. And in fact, I remember saying at one point, if you want some name, you can vote as many times as you want.
So let me get this straight. Gittens encouraged people to vote multiple times or as many times as they want. And then when the survey results came in and she didn't like what they said, she goes, people may have voted, multiple times or as many times as they want. We can't have that. We have to redo the survey. So I want the survey sent out a second time because I think that people may have voted more than once. And I don't know why they would have thought to do that.
And in fact, I remember saying at one point, if you want some name, you can vote as many times as you want.
So hopefully this video will serve as a reminder to Ms. Gittens that when she says no member of this board tried to hijack the naming process, yeah, you did. A board member made a motion to name the school before the naming process even really started. A parent was told, we're going to vote how we want to vote, and that's that. And then when you got perfectly good survey data, let's face it, the data was fine, and it showed a clear message to the board. You were one of the board members, Ms. Gittens, to say, you know what, no, we're going to redo this survey. And, in my opinion, you are hoping for a different result this time around. But the message is clear. The message from the parents was clear to you on October 22nd. The message from the community, I should say, because there were some students there. They want the school named Gateway High School. So I'm going to conclude this video with some wise words from, well, you'll see.
I also think about the fact that we asked the community to participate and to go in the paper tomorrow morning and say, we asked you, but, we really didn't want it. They put us here, and they tell us what they want us to do, which is why they put us here.